Okay, this will be an interesting one. Right. Gonna make it 70. Okay. I wonder what background colour is going to be given. Going to be yellow, I think. Yellow. Common colour for this kind of original. So going here. Hue at the coldest. Okay, let's see what this original is. Here's another one. It's another Snooty magazine, this time the North Shore Times. Yes, it says here, Beyond My Swan Song. Lewis Roberts Thompson sets himself new goals. I really hate these stupid fucking people that appear on the front of these dummy magazines, honestly. I don't know why, I just don't like this, hearing these stupid success stories of local people. I guess I don't feel like I'm a real local to this area. I just don't feel like I belong. It's just like I can't get recognition for my art in this community. They just wouldn't appreciate it, I don't think. I'm just using YouTube and other social media sites to do the work for me. Anyway, that looks interesting. He looks very fascinating there. Now he looks a lot better than his original. I think we've improved him, actually. Let's just throw that on the recycle pile. Don't bother reading that shit. It's just like toilet paper. It's rubbish. Oh, toilet paper's a lot better. At least it's practical. This is, you can't really wipe your bum on this, although you'd feel like it sometimes out of sheer frustration for the kinds of people that you get in the area who just love to be up themselves, up their own fucking ways. They think they're better than us, the ones who are less financially blessed, you could say. I don't feel financially blessed. I feel like I don't belong, like I suck. I can't afford to heat and cool my unit. So basically I feel that's an example of the class divide that we have here. Is, yeah, I can't do the things that the rich people and the middle class do. I'm disabled, I suck. I live in a housing department unit. Basically, I just don't feel like I belong. Now, that's interesting. He looks really green. He looks fascinating. I don't know if I don't like the magenta bit too much. So I'm wondering if we're going to just leave it as is. We're just going to get rid of the negative positive, and we're just going to go here and maybe remove some of these. I'm going to leave that on dark, and here we're going to just go here and just going to leave it. We're going to also just crop the image a bit. We're going to just cut off the borders, because negative positive normally produces borders, especially with background colour, so it's not terribly looking good. So now we're just going to go and just make our small enlargement for this. But yeah, I'm grateful for this place I'm living in, this housing department unit. I'm very grateful for it. Otherwise, I'd be much lower down on the socio-economic scale. I'd end up homeless. And homeless people just don't get treated with any kind of respect. you know, it's not their fucking fault most of the time. It's just the real estate industry is just too expensive. It just caters for the high end of town, not the low end. It's just not right. You know, they just charge too much, and there's just not enough of these lovely housing department units to go round for some reason. But whatever. The real estate people should be picking up the slack, you know, because, they don't need to make things so expensive. They can still, make things cheap without going broke. What are they afraid of, these rich people? Are they afraid of going broke? Seriously, they just don't want to help. They never want to help anyone except themselves, hanging out in their little cliques, eating smashed avocado or poached eggs and whatever else I see being consumed at a cafe. I just have a coffee. I normally just have a coffee. I don't normally have anything more. I've got to watch myself. The coffee is the main bit of luxury that I allow myself. I don't allow myself much more. This is important. I have to allow this to be a luxury, but it's not a luxury. It's an essential for my work. I don't want to be without a machine because, hey, this is what I'm going to become. I'm hoping maybe one day I'll make something out of this, and I have to go on YouTube and I have to try and get my fucking images out there on the internet. I want to be recognised. Otherwise, my dad will never put down his hatchet and leave me alone. No, he leaves me alone, but the thing I'm telling you is that he's been bullying me over the years, telling me my photocopier art isn't going to amount to anything, and that fucking hurts. And I don't want to hold a grudge against my dad forever, but basically I want to put my hatchet down so we can shake hands and finally be friends. And that maybe my dad will be sorry for the bullying and he'll not do it again. And because he threw me out of his out of his house. And that was really unfair, and that really hurt my feelings, as well as inconvenienced me. So I'm looking for a fucking apology from him, and if I don't become a success, he's never going to forgive me for being a failure, because I failed and I don't have any success up my sleeve. So this area I live in is associated with success. Well, I'm not successful. I'm not financially successful. I'm a flop. I'm a failure. And until I get my stuff out there on YouTube and Facebook and it becomes a viral hit, yeah, right, as if, but I'm hoping, well, then maybe I can then feel good about myself, and my dad will stop treating me like a second class or a third class citizen every time we see each other. So it's just exasperating. But anyway, enough of that. Gotta go.